I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Psych! You ever seen those Insidious movies or The Conjuring? Bruh, I'm terrified of ghosts, man. Whoever said he's not afraid of ghosts, he lying, bruh. Why you lying? Anyway, man, what's good? It's Abwon, everybody. It's another episode of Before You Watch. Ghostbusters 2016. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first saw the trailer for this movie, I said I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not reviewing it out of general interest or curiosity. I'm reviewing it because of the controversy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, basically a lot of people were upset that this was an all-female cast. Why? I don't know, but it is what it is. You know how men can be sometimes. Let's just be real, man. The original Ghostbusters wasn't great because it had an all-male cast. I mean, other than Winston and Egon, I don't even remember the other Ghostbusters' names. I really don't even care, to be honest with you. None of them really stand out individually anyway. I mean, they all have their, like, quirks and things like that, but it is what it is. Slimer was the one that I really cared about. I felt like Slimer, the Ectomobile, and the Marshmallow were what made the movie. So, with that said, let's just get into it right now, y'all. I remember when my parents used to go grocery shopping, and this is when the Ghostbusters movie was popular, and I always used to beg them, Dad, come on, Mom, can I get some ecto-cooler, come on, Mom, come on, some ecto-cooler? And my dad would always get me the ecto-cooler, and he'd tell me you can only have one cup a day. And when I was a kid, I was pissed off because I loved ecto-cooler. I didn't know why I couldn't drink it for more than one cup. But now that I'm older, yeah, ecto-cooler is full of sugar. I would have been a fat-ass little boy. Thank God my dad knew what he was doing. But, yeah, so ecto-cooler, the Ectomobile, the suits, and the big Marshmallow Man. That's really what I remember about the Ghostbusters movie. And that's really what makes the movie so nostalgic. People can cosplay and oh, that's a Ghostbuster right there. Who you gonna call? Oh, Ghostbusters. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. You know what I mean? So when I found out that it was gonna be an all-female cast, I said, yo, this is a good thing because this is an entire new dynamic of comedy. And I don't even like comedies, to be honest with you, because I just feel like everybody's humor is so different. You just can't please everybody. Like an action movie, all you got to do is just make a good action scene and everybody's like, oh, this movie's dope. But comedy's so much different. One thing that is key to me in movies is on-screen chemistry. Now, let's go say you go watch a romantic movie with your significant other, right? And the male and the female lead have terrible chemistry. You can just tell they're not even attracted to each other. You can just tell they don't like each other as people. They can do the best acting job they've ever done in their life. It still won't work. It just won't work. It'll be too awkward for the viewer. And I feel like on-screen chemistry is key to making characters and the storyline in the movie itself more believable. Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig have excellent chemistry. You can tell they're friends in real life. I'll even go as far as saying maybe they've went out, gotten drunk together, and came up with material together. That's how great the chemistry is together. Like, they have a lot of one-liners, and a lot of it may be improv. I could be wrong, but it could be improv. But it just felt organic and natural, and it was really funny. This movie is funny. Every female's character plays a part in the group. You don't feel like one character is just the leader and the other one really doesn't play a part. They all have a part. The blonde girl, I don't know her name, but her character specifically, I really liked. She's like the builder. She builds these contraptions and gadgets for the Ghostbusters, and it's like really creative what they did. Instead of it just being like the regular plasma gun with the trap that captures the ghosts. She does different things. Like, she has a plasma grenade that only affects ghosts. She has like a shredder almost that'll suck the ghost in, shred it up, and it'll come out like it's slime. So, and she has a few others. I'm not gonna speak on those. You're just gonna have to watch the movie. But that's just the gist of it. And I really thought it was pretty dope. The way they utilized each character, like in their own little scenes, I thought it was really well too. They all have like their own little shine, but they all like work together well as a group. It was really nice. It was really nice. You can tell that they had a fun time filming this movie. Leslie Jones' character, though, and not her as an actress, the character, I felt like the writers did not know where to go with that character in terms of comedy, because when it came to Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig, it was like, oh yeah, this is funny, but then when it came to her, it was like, like, okay, we get it, she's the only black character in an all white cast, okay, we get it, but let's not overdo the blackness, like oh hell yeah, yo, you gonna get it now. And then I saw one scene where they were going after a ghost, and she was shooting the plasma gun to the side like the gangsters do in those movies, and I was just like, is this the best y'all could think of? Like, come on, like really? Y'all couldn't do much more than that? Another thing I didn't like is I didn't feel like these ghosts were actually terrorizing the city. I actually didn't even feel like the Ghostbusters were saving the city, because there were never any civilians around whenever they encountered these spirits. You know what I mean? Like, okay, the big scene of the movie, the climax of the movie. Yes, the climax. You know, there's ghosts everywhere in Manhattan, New York City. There's ghosts everywhere, but there's no civilians. And these women are like so adamant about like saving humanity, but there ain't no humans. It's literally the Ghostbusters, which are 4 people, and a ton of ghosts everywhere. And throughout the whole movie, minus the opening scene, that's how it is. There's never anybody else around when the ghosts terrorize them. Oh, excuse me, no. There is another scene when they encounter like their first ghost as a group, but you don't even feel like the humans are being terrorized. That's just how I felt, and I was just like, are you guys on drugs and maybe you're the only ones seeing these ghosts? Like, could that be it? Maybe I'm just thinking too deep, but this movie actually progresses really well too. It goes from one scene to the next scene to the next one. I walked away to use the bathroom for a quick second. I came back and I missed something completely important. It goes from the opening scene with the initial ghost straight into introducing the first character, and then it goes from there. It shows you how we got the uniforms, and you don't have to go through a 20-minute scene of somebody chasing down somebody at the laundromat to sew something. Nah, none of that. It's just, we got these uniforms, I'm telling you how I got them, we gonna wear them, boom, that's it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, let's keep it moving. And that's what I liked, because in essence, this is a comedy, it just has ghosts in it. So I don't need to see backstory. Like, we're not watching an Oscar-worthy movie here. You know what I mean? So if you could watch this movie in 3D, I would probably watch it in 3D. I think it would be really well. And it would be really good in 3D. I think it would be well done. And I don't even like 3D movies like that, but I would probably watch it in 3D. But all in all, though, I really did enjoy this movie. I'm going to give it a 7.7. I told people this movie could be either really good or really bad, and I felt like this movie was really good. Others may say, chill, it ain't that great. I felt like it was really good. However, I probably will not watch this movie again until it airs on like CW11 with like limited commercial interruption. But that's just because I don't like comedies like that. I just feel like I can't watch them more than once. Because once you get the first joke, you can't just laugh at a joke over and over. That's just how I feel. So check this movie out. You know, you could definitely bring your kids with you. There's no foul words in here. You know, you could take your date, you know, on a Friday night, Saturday night, whatever, and you'll have a good time or a great time. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for listening. Don't hesitate to hit me up on Twitter at Abwon with the hashtag before you watch. Like my videos, share them, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I got the Afterthought segment coming for you guys in a little bit. It's real people watching this movie in real time with their real opinions, letting you know their own point of view on it, so you don't have to worry about hearing me ramble for 10 minutes the entire time. And that's what it is. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I'll be going to November. Peace. So I know I told you guys I was going to have an afterthought segment, but some police officers decided to roll up on me and the people I was watching the movie with during the movie. I wasn't watching it at the time. I was still doing my review, minding my business. So anyway, they said that they saw suspicious people in the building. Or it was literally just me. So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, they asked me for ID. Told me some bullshit, tried to make some small talk, but I knew what the fuck was really going on. So I just decided not even to bother doing it. I just got everybody. I said, yo, let's leave. All of my friends are not black, though, if you're wondering, like, oh, it's a group of black dudes watching the movie. Well. Nah, they're not all black, so it is what it is. So I just really wasn't with the shit. She tried to say, so she was trying to be all pleasant and shit, but I knew what the fuck was really going on, because her backup came, and it looked like some fucking guy that's been on the force for X amount of years who probably is profiling me. So it just is what it is. I'm a black dude with dreads, y'all. So we cut it short. Maybe for another movie, but just not for this one. Y'all have a good night.